what's up? My name's Seb and welcome to a Jump Inside review. This is where we take a look at some of the stuff that you might find inside a game without giving you too many spoilers. This game is Mafia, the old country. I, for one, absolutely love this. So without no further ado, let's check this game out.
Bravery is not common in this world, Enzo. Loyalty, honor, obedience. They set a man apart from the rest.
Now, unlike some of the other games, we aren't going more forward into the future. In fact, we are going into the past, precisely in 1904. This is where we start out with our character, Enzo, who's exploring the mine. Now, I'm not going to go fully into the story. I've already done a Jump Inside episode. I will link it here and in the description. So if you do want to go check it out, you're more than welcome to. But I will say this game is filled with a bunch of dialogue options and a lot of story content, so just be prepared that if you do want to play this game, there is going to be a lot of story to follow.
I'm going far away from this place, Gaetano. Never coming back.
And just to add, this is a Mafia game, so there's going to be no speech checks like you would if you were playing a Mass Effect game.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry.
Now, unlike what you might be familiar with in previous Mafia games like Mafia 2, where you were given this big open world to drive around, yeah, there were missions, and it was kind of leading you into every single mission, but you still had this open world area to explore. Mafia, the old country, really tries to narrow it down, so you're kind of given a more structured linear path. Now, it's not completely linear. For example, you can just get in a car and go off downtown, but you might find that there's nothing to do there, so you might as well just do whatever the mission tells you to do. Now, you might find that the world absolutely looks gorgeous, and I love just looking around. And it's not like you're racing past it because it's 1904, so you're forced to go on horseback most of the time. Yeah, okay, there is cars. You do get to race around inside vehicles. That is a thing. But I love horseback a little bit more because it's a little bit slower and you can actually take in the atmosphere of what Mafia the Old Country is. But for those who like cars, yes, you can drive inside this game. Now we'll move on to combat, and we'll start off with knife fighting. Knife fighting is one of the first things you properly learn inside this game, and you normally do this with slightly more important characters, and these things are more designed to be like boss battles. There was lots of different things, like you could slash, thrust, strike, dodge, and parry. However, for me, I found out that I was doing a lot more dodging and parrying, and then striking after a parry, so I was kind of mainly avoiding thrust and slash a lot of the time. Sometimes there's a point in the battle where you and the enemy get quite close and you have to rapidly tap the X button, and in the result of tapping the X button, when you win, your health bar increases and the enemy's does not, making you feel a little bit more stronger and lasting longer inside the fight. Then we've got actual battle shootouts where there'll be a lot of enemies that try to attack you. You have to push forward to get to your objective, so you have to kill everybody that's in your way. These areas where you do a lot of battling normally are provided with a lot of cover, both for you and the enemies. However, I find the enemies tend to try and charge at you every now and again. In doing so, they don't have cover, and you can use this opportunity to really shoot them a couple of times and take them down. Now, you get different weapon slots. I was using the pistol and the rifle because those were my favorites. I also found that there was a lot of times where you'd run out of ammo, but not to worry, because if you just search dead bodies that you've killed, you can get ammo off then. You just got to remember to make sure that when you do search their bodies are behind cover and they're in a safe place so you don't get shot while searching them. Next, we'll talk about health. Now, you've got 5 different bars down here. Now, if a bar is somewhat full, then it will regenerate. But if a bar is completely empty, then it will not regenerate, and you need a health kit to heal yourself up. Now, these health kits are spread throughout battle locations, especially in the shootout areas, so it's not like you have to worry too much about where to find them. They just look like a med kit, and you can just pick them up and use them on yourself. There's also another way to get past guards, and that is also stealth mode. See, some places are designed for combat and some places are designed for more stealthy approaches. Your character has a thing called instinct, where you can see where people are, so you get to see kind of the routes you want to take. And also you've got different tools that you can use to distract them. Whether you want to throw a bottle or whether you want to throw a coin, you've got different methods to get past different enemies. And just like in Hitman, if you take out a body, you can also hide them in containers so no other guards spot them if they walk past. So yeah, this game has a bit of stealth inside it, but it's nothing out of the ordinary that you're not used to.
Grazie.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And also this game has races included inside the game. For example, there's one mission that you'll find early on where you're doing a horse race and you're trying to get first place. It's really fun, it feels really intense, and it just feels like a proper race. I absolutely love it, and it was actually quite challenging. And then there's also another race you can do not so long after where you're racing around in a car, except this time it's not racing against other opponents, it's trying to beat a timer. And I absolutely love the races. I absolutely love this game. This game is filled with so much stuff, from racing to combat to knife fights to just riding around and exploring a little bit and just taking in what this game looks like as well, all the atmosphere.
If you show me what to do.
There you go. Let's see how you handle it.
If I have to give this a score, then I'm going to say that I absolutely love this game, and I'm going to give it a clear 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm downing it by 1 point is I just want a little bit more stuff to do while exploring, but that's roughly about it. This game, outside of that, is absolutely perfect.
Will you help me bring it to a close?
Of course. Don't worry.
Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment and tell me what you think about this game, or have you got this game and you've got any more thoughts on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another Jump Inside video. Goodbye. Hey, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, then please don't forget to consider to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another Jump Inside video. Goodbye.